Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. We will carry on.
Sail here with a smuggler.
Never thought I'd be glad
If
to.
anyone asks, you never met me. Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency, but you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
That's Asian diplomacy for you.
I don't push our luck.
Do all the locals dislike Adrians?
Not all of them, but it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
Anything I should know about Paradise?
Try not to get killed.
Hmm.
Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright?
Die.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
And you?
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
The name's Jammer. What will you do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in.
Hmm.
Hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Hmm.
Must be nice, eh?
Anything I should look out for in Paradise?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why.
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Bye, Garrick. Good luck.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Have a talk.
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy of Adir.
Okay.
And here I thought we were getting along. You know,
Hey,
Hey.
turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance.
You want to try to say that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy?
Wait, you're the... Fuck.
nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Handsome, regal, authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Who or what is the claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
They left town at the same time.
Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
I have a missive to deliver from Emperor of Adir.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
And you follow orders, or will I need to hold your hand the entire way?
I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The ambassador could be in danger. We have to get moving.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
I, as a seasoned soldier, a mercenary from the Ryushan Empire, restless but affable. His wandering has led him to the living lands in search of a peace he is yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Okay.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get...
Bring that then. Don't sure what's it doing that then. I'm into it. Okay, so we've got fire. That would probably help me. So if he dies,
Let's
he
get you
doesn't
some
die for
fresh
long.
air. Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island.
City's getting
They're good for finding...
What is that?
finding your way around.
Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3-1.
Why doesn't the Claviger put a stop to it?
Please, how hard is it to answer a question? I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
I might be able to find one. What's it worth to you?
I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see.
This sounds serious. Is someone in trouble?
Something more like.
Hmm.
A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
I can handle giant lizards. Let me help.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
You'll get your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
I want to sell something.
The living lands are a dangerous place.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Walter over there. Just don't expect much.
Let's look at your wares. It's mine. How much money do you have, woman? Why is that? I don't need all this. Don't need a common sword. Hello. What do you sell?
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
You? Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Let's see what you have for sale. Oh. Oh. How much money do I have? 399. I want some. I'm into a treasure map. That will take all your lockpicks.
What harm could some new armor do?
We look at the
Look at
treasure map
him.
once, I thought. Ah, I've been told to talk to you.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I don't know what Dagerda told you, but I stake my reputation on every item. And that does still mean something.
I take it you and Daggett don't get along.
Oh, that's no mystery. My ex-wife is nothing if not direct.
You obviously did something to make her angry.
That's a personal matter, my friend. Suffice it to say, she thinks I threw away something important. And I say I didn't!
Where do you go to get your wares?
From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
You're not doing much to gain my confidence.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
Let's see what you have for sale. I can afford it. thinking about this. If you could need any of your wares, boy, do not even mind. No, you're fine. Let me just speak to your wife one more time, just in case this is a hidden mission.
Welcome back. What can Daggerda do for you?
You don't seem to like Vulture much, do
I
you?
like him just as much as one should like an ex-husband, and not 1 ounce more.
What happened to break up your marriage?
To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did, and let's leave it at that.
Farewell. Alright, let's carry on. Are we going the right way?
I've come in search of lost treasures.
Godlike.
It's a fine day for adventuring.
What's this? Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you're a Paradisian native, an Adrian newcomer, or anyone else, you're welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at that threshold, unless you want to be the next one to test my theory. That kif can fly, but only straight towards the ground, and only once. Come to the top of Magrin's essay to see what you're made of. I'm not ready for this shit.
First leaves, letters won't turn up. Que larde. I'd heard the godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
Like, being mysterious.
I apologize. My curiosity got the better of me. Surely you see, though, a god-like envoy, you are quite unusual. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
No, I haven't. I just got here.
Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
I haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
You send your assistants out to the wilds? That sounds dangerous.
Cartography is not for the slight. It requires a certain initiative.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay for it. I may even have more work for you.
Ain't work? Count me in.
Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hideout. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
I'm not going to read that.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
My marching orders is to go to that cottage and get rid of all those
Maybe it's superstition, but
that
Audra like
sort of
this
thing?
usually marks a
If
good
the
spot to
stone
rest.
wall up the road didn't last, your pointy sticks don't stand a chance. And neither...
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Fuck is the watermill? Oh, it's talking about my armor.
You're mine now! On your right! Nice shot! You're not looking so good. Coming from your right.
Gotta get some food in my belly.
Who's ready for more?
Stupid bear. Oh, that. This is not an easy fight. Let me go over there.
Those must be your ambassador's men. That's a bad sign. Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
So where I gotta go? What's your name again? Right.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
We've got trouble. Uninvited company.
Grave robbers. Reincarnating as rats would be a step up.
Well, I'll be damned. You lads see this? A blasted godlike. In the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
Still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point, though. Thought your kind had vanished.
Clearly not.
Though, I don't recognize whose godlike you are, with whatever that is on your face. Now, is there a reason you're here, besides being a pain in my ass and holding up our job?
I'm here to put you leashes down. Grave robbing is an offense punishable by death.
I should have listened to Ma. I swear, I never wanted to be a looter. Man's gotta eat.
You fucking coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again. I swear to all the gods.
You little shit!
You have until your friends are dead. I'll get moving if I were you.
These aren't even my friends. Ma never liked them.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
Take your best shot.
Suburban strangers, aimless, poor, untethered, you drop dead at our gates, a pilgrim from parts unknown. Even if no one misses you, your stones will always remember you. What is there writing on these stones? Twisted to the end, evil to the core. A cautionary tale of nightmarish struggle and broken promises. You laughed at death, now silent reigns. Sick, helpless, Henlock, you died for the community you built. May the legacy of your people be your legacy to share. May their children's children stand in place of the family you never had. Well, Ash. Don't want to go in there. Who are you?
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
Okay. Deal with your rotting food. Just need to try and get my health up. There's some food.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Hold it!
Oh, no,
You
that's
shouldn't
done.
be here.
Next one's mine.
I'm good. I thought you were good. I just roared in my ear.
Zorams. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
This one's mine. To your left.
Fucking hell, they dead. You got a stew. What do you do? 5. They got much. How's he getting me? The sort of bag of gold or something. Yeah. A royal apple, rotten apple. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've got no life. Do you feed? Well, not.
Unseen, unheard. This is the Hengen's place, or was. It's the Zarub's now.
What's this fucking plant? I'm trying to get a full life before I go in there. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during the cycle of reincarnation. Whether a minuscule fraction of a soul's essence is ground away by the forces of entropy, or the majority of it is lost to the beyond. No soul survives the journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into 2 even halves, each of which then inhabits a different creature upon the soul's return to Eora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenbury Sanitarium in 2729 AI. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomenon, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what it truly means to be a soul twin. The lengthy document that follows is agonizing dull and difficult to pass. Why? for anything to eat. It happened again. When I was heating up my soup tonight, I heard that same scratching, and sure enough, the Sorvip was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Sorvips always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table, and the Sorvip is there, and we're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same syrup and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place has scrambled my head.
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about syrup. What do you make of that?
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Yes, before I check it out, I really do need to get some life of it. So bear with me. I'm looking not for enemies that are in there, but for potions. Right. I think I got everything I can get. I'm gonna die.
Right behind you.
Another glorious battle.
Ooh, we got another ability level. Let's sort that out. So character. Now we can get our intellect up. The ability. Got 1 point. Oh yes, please. Not much, but there is something. Get your ass out of the way. Got 2 health potions. It's a bit weird.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarep holding hands. What do you see?
I see friends, not enemies. You think a Sora painted this?
Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm godlike. We're gonna have to buy some health potions. There are 3 more to kill down there. Little turd. I couldn't get the glory. That's not RB. I think this is a very good game. Look at that, eh? We could afford to kill you then. Hello, young son. I would not walk across this in real life.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. We've already had to move back the palisades line a few times.
You mean it was that close? Fuck's sake, I spent ages getting there.
Move along. Sometimes I wonder whether it's worth the fight.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
They have made themselves at home. They even painted on your wall.
Painted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. I'm not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out.
You didn't react to the fact that it resembled you. Interesting.
Obviously, it's strange. Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
I prefer to play it by ear. Expectations lead to disappointment.
I said the same thing at first. Then I realized I was just lost. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
It's amazing. You might be the only one in the world who saw a twin.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
A Sorip, if half your soul is still a Sorip, it might kill you.
You think so? Not that I disagree, but...
Do you trust your gut enough to gamble with your life?
You're right. What if I'm wrong? God, I'm just looking for something to blame. I'm so tired. I should go. Thank you for trying to sort through
I did
this.
rob your house. We're not ready for Stranglefoot yet, young sir. We have other quests to do. Right, let's see what this boy is on about. There's one underneath the floor. Ew, I haven't left a message. We take all that you got.
Look, Parakeet matter. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor.
Interesting, sir. So what am I missing here? Oh, one's up there. How do I get up there? Through the roof. So it's breaking and we get up. There.
You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
On.
Nice work. That'll
Thank
help
you.
against whatever we face out there.
What else can I do? Not that yet. What else have you got here, my young son?
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I distinguish myself with the tall grass. I've seen more than my share of battle.
Tall grass, huh? Even in Rawatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here?
I'm investigating the dream scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
Why is everyone so obsessed with my being a godlike?
Sorry. It's a rare sight, and these are strange times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
That's why I'm here, to find the source and put a stop to it.
I like your confidence. Just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight.
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I serve at the Emperor's pleasure, and he sent me here. That's it.
Ah. I used to march to a similar drumbeat back when I served in the Rawatayan Navy. But that's a story for another time. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
I've got questions about you.
Good thing you're asking the expert.
When did you come to Parties?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
A change from what?
I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
You still haven't told me why you left.
You're pretty nosy, aren't you?
Yes.
And I thought that Inquisitor was intimidating. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that.
Let's talk about Dawnshore.
I'll tell you what I can.
No, that's all. Good night, Kai.
Night, Envoy. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Thank you for watching, guys. That's another hour done. 2 hours into this story. The next video we're going to do for a bit longer. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time.